BaseCourse Solutions, LLC, proudly introducing the BaseCourse Pro, the most innovative method available for verifying the thickness or depth of a layer of compacted aggregate base course, commonly used in asphalt pavements, concrete slab bases, highways, roadways, and structural foundations. This tool brings to the industry an opportunity to implement a standardized testing method as an option to the current non-standardized testing procedure described by AASHTO in comparison to the traditional pickaxe method. The benefits are immense. It takes only a fraction of the time to complete a test, 5 minutes, compared to 20 to 30 minutes depending on the depth of the base course. The damage to the finished base course is limited to 1.5 to a 2.5-inch cleanly cut hole, which is easily repaired by replacing the same material that was extracted. Therefore, no need for heavy equipment of any kind or personnel to make repairs, because the material is left intact and minimally loosened with scoop-by-scoop removal. The vital required moisture content is largely preserved in the tested location, enables an up-close, hands-on inspection of the sample's content and composition to support a clear determination of the base course's depth. A test pad was constructed to perform this demonstration. A clean black, naturally occurring sand that is found throughout the state of Florida was used for the subgrade material. This subgrade was placed in multiple compacted lifts to a depth of approximately 6 inches. For the aggregate base course, a number 57 or 1-inch lime rock base course was placed with proper lift thickness. The final thickness was estimated at between 9 to 10 inches. For this demonstration, we are using the larger diameter probe of 2.5 inches, which can handle nominal aggregate sizes up to 1.5 inches. For typical 3/4-inch base courses like those used in New Mexico and most other states, the inside diameter would be 1.278. No matter what size of probe you use for testing, it is good to know that BaseCourse Pro is fully compatible with all soil reinforcement products and all geogrid materials. First, locate your test site. Next, place the probe through the guide sleeve and base plate assembly. Then, simply drive the probe with either a fence post hammer of proper diameter or a 20-pound sledgehammer, which does drive the probe much faster with far fewer blows, but in this demo, a 10-pound sledgehammer is being used. Drive the probe down to the inch mark that coincides with the estimated depth that you are verifying. So if your base course should be 9 inches, then you line up the 9-inch mark to the top of the guide sleeve. That in turn places the line in the middle of the viewing window, exactly 9 inches in the ground. That line in the middle of the window is the main middle mark. Now that the probe has been driven down to your desired depth, you can place the pry bar into the hole near the top of the probe or a wrenching tool on the impact head. Then it takes a few taps with the hammer to one side, then the other, and then you twist it back and forth until you feel the probe is broken free. You then pull it straight up and out of the guide sleeve. So in this demonstration, with the BaseCourse Pro, you can clearly see that the thickness of the base course is 9 1/4 inches. This method of testing was performed several times, with each time producing the same results. Those findings were further substantiated by performing the traditional pickaxe straight edge method, and that measurement was also 9 1/4 inches. Hope you've enjoyed this brief video demonstration and tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. And please feel free to reach out anytime by either email, phone, or our website at basecoursesolutions.com to answer any questions you may have.